What's up, y'all? This is your boy Scorpion Prince, and I am back. I hope everybody is doing well, and thank you so much for joining me. So, in light of Saturn moving into its home sign of Capricorn, I've decided to take it upon myself to sort of embody the energy of Saturn. And I've created a seat for myself on Saturn's board of advisory. Saturn has endowed me with the position of community organizer. So it's my job to round up all of the signs and instruct them on how you, yes, you, can in fact get your shit together and how you can make this transit just a little bit easier. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about Libra, and this goes for Libra sun, moon, and rising, and any significant seventh house energy in your chart. So I really like Libras. You know, I really like them a lot. My little sister is a Libra. My aunt is a Libra. My favorite aunt, by the way, is a Libra. And what I think I like about Libras the most is that, you know, they're very encouraging kind of people. They're very supportive kind of people. I wouldn't say the most loyal or someone who would have your back, but definitely somebody who knows how to motivate you, knows how to encourage you. You know, I think that's what I like about them the most. And also that they're very crafty kind of people. You know, very artsy. You know, can take something that's maybe old or kind of beat up and, you know, make it anew or fit it into a situation that, you know, they can make it look like art. You know, they can take an old couch and refurbish it. They can take vegetables and turn it into art. Which a Libra I know actually has done, by the way, and I'm actually going to steal their idea once I get around to do it. I'm not even going to get into it, but yeah, very artsy and crafty kind of people, and that's what I love about them the most. But the thing with Libras, what I've realized is that they will they will sacrifice their own opinions, they will sacrifice their own convictions for the sake of harmony and for the sake of everybody getting along and for the sake of not rocking the boat or not bringing down the mood. And for me, someone who's a Leo, who's very opinionated and very strong-willed and very confrontational, it's kind of like it can come across very phony when Libras do that. It can come across like they're scary. You know, like they're too scared to speak up, or not scared to speak up, but scared to give their real, genuine opinion. And like I said, it can come across fake and phony. For instance, like the girl who I talked about in my last Moon of Scorpio video, the one who I worked with. Like I said, she used to talk shit about people, and these were people who I knew she genuinely didn't like. She would talk shit about them or explain how she didn't like them, but the moment they stepped in the room, she would be smiling and grinning all up in their face and being friendly and talking. And I'm like, okay, I don't even mind you acknowledging this person because it's only like respectful to acknowledge, especially when you're at work, to acknowledge somebody, to say good morning, whatever. But you just said that you didn't like this person. Why are you cracking jokes? Why are you all up in their face like that's your best friend? And I think they do it because, like I said, you know, they're ruled by the planet Venus, and Venus is all about pleasure and comfort and more of like the low vibrational good things. And I think they rather be fake and like, okay, let me just act like I'm cool with this bitch than to than to cause friction. You know, I noticed that Libras really don't like. I won't say that they don't like arguing. Here, I think they like debating, but I don't think they like arguing. Nor do I think they like fighting. And I think that's why they do the things that they do. Is like I'd rather just be cool and not rock the boat, you know. But for me, being a Leo, it's like no, if you don't like this bitch, you don't have to speak to her. Me, I'll just ignore a bitch real quick. It don't matter to me. But yeah, Libras, when it comes to how you feel about a person or a situation, stand on your fucking square. And if you just so happen to cause friction or maybe even bring down the mood or the vibe of the room or the situation, then so be it. As long as you're not the person who's fucking with that person. I feel, people say that Libras have this thing of like being indecisive and being off balance, and I feel like that's true at times, but for me, I feel like it's really just contradictions, because a Libra will say one thing and do another, will act one way and speak as if they don't act like that. Perfect example, this one guy who I used to work with, who was very cool, by the way, very sweet. Uh, he he was a self-proclaimed, just for lack of better terms, he was on his thug shit. This dude who I used to work with, and he was a Libra, and it was a situation to where like he, of course, when you're at work, you have to be professional, and you have to be, act like you're at work. You can't be acting a damn fool. But it was a situation where, he would tell me about situations in his life that was really like on some hood shit, on some thug shit. And I'm just like, wow, you're standing in front of me, but it's like, I can tell you're a sweet person. I can tell you're a smart person. I can tell you're really a good person. So why would you even entertain that realm of reality? And like I said, it's the contradiction. Like I said, like you want to be gangster, you want to be a thug, you want to be in the streets, you want to sell illegal, you want to distribute illegal goods, you want to tote guns, you want to do all this other shit, but at the same time, you want to turn around and put on this air of like you're a good boy. It's just very contradictory to me. And to me, with Libras, I feel like a lot of times they want to have their cake and eat it too. It's like perfect example, because you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. T.I., the rapper, for example, who is a Libra, he a few years back got arrested for gun charges, for having like 30,000 guns, military grade guns, whatever the case might be. He came up through his career, through talking about selling drugs and pretty much doing thug shit, but now he's on his socially conscious shit, and now he's for the community, for the same community that you distributed drugs to, by the way. And I'm not saying that people can't change, but to me, that's a perfect example of Libras wanting to have their cake and eat it too, being contradictory, saying one thing and doing another, doing one thing and saying another. Like I said, Libras, stand firm in who you are. Stand firm in your convictions. Stand firm in your opinions. And if people don't like it, oh fucking well. Everybody's not going to like you. Everything is not always going to be in harmony. That's another thing too, And it's so funny because, T.I., he's on his social justice shit. And I noticed that a lot of Libras are like that. Like my little sister, she's all about the animals. She's all about the pets. That's another thing too. I wouldn't say Libras are the intellectuals. That's definitely Aquarius and Gemini and Virgo. But when it comes to things that they're interested in, like they have their topics. Trust me. Like my aunt, she knows all about business. The dude who I work with, he knows all about thug shit. And my little sister, when I tell you, my little sister knows about fucking animals. Like, when it comes to dogs, like, we can be walking down the street and she'll name, oh, that's a dog, that's a Labrador mixed with a poodle. I'm like, girl, how did you know that? When I tell you, my little sister, she knows all about, like, animals and small pets. Like, she's a fucking expert. Libras, they have their categories. Trust me. Like, when it comes to something that they're interested in, they know what the fuck they be talking about. And I love that. When I say I love that, I fucking love that. But one thing about it is like, Libras are some of the people, they want equality. They strive for justice. They're the scale. They're the Libra scale. And they want everything to be equal. They want everything to be on an equal, level playing field. But the thing is, like I stated before, is that How can you want to instill justice into a corrupt system if you're not willing to cause friction, if you're not willing to rock the boat? Like I stated before, a lot of times with Libras, they'll hold back how they really feel just for the sake of harmony. You can't dismantle the system of corruption through sweet talking, through being nice, through being fake, through being phony, not rocking the boat. You can't dismantle the system of corruption that way. A lot of times you have to face that shit head on and state what the fuck is how you really feel and state what the fuck is really going on so we can call out the bullshit. I'm not going to say they don't want to put into work to dismantle corruption, but let's just say the system of corruption was a building. They're not going to want to take a hammer and bust out the windows. They're not going to want to kick down the door. They're going to want to knock, walk in, and try to speak to everybody and be like, look, hey, there's a lot of corruption going on in the world. I'm kind of hoping that you guys can stop the shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you really think a revolution is really going to happen that way? You know me, I'm a Leo, bitch. I'm busting in that bitch, and I'm whooping ass. The first, I don't give a fuck who it is. It can be the secretary. I'm beating the first person as who I see, who's a part of that system of motherfucking corruption. And like I said, it's not like I feel like you don't want to put in the work. I just feel like you're going about it, or Libras go about it the wrong way. And that's another thing too. Like sometimes to make shit fair, you can't be fair. You can't be fair. Sometimes you gotta. Shit is not going to be fair automatically. Perfect example, for the chick at my job, the Libra chick at my job, the same chick, she wanted to be in a management position. And, for the time that I was working there, like, it was almost like a competition for people to, like, get that management position that was open. But here's the thing. She, like I told y'all before, she used to be fake as fuck. She used to smile on people's faces and talk shit behind their back. It was sort of a situation, and she used to kiss ass a lot. Because Libras are the charmers. But the thing was, I think she thought from kissing ass, purely kissing ass, that she was going to get into a management position. And that was not the case. Because the thing about her is that, I don't know any of her other placements, but I do know that she is a Libra. She used to want a management position so bad, but she never exhibited any type of management qualities. Anytime she came to work, she would half-ass her job. She would always be in the back, doing God knows what, while we're all out in the front, doing the work. But I think because she thought she was cool with the managers, she was cool with people at the job, and there was people who knew that she was phony as fuck, but I don't even think that, and that's the thing, like Libras sometimes can be so oblivious, like they really think everything is like butterflies and rainbows, really fucking delusional. But I really think that she thought that nobody knew that she was phony as fuck. I'm just like, okay. But, yeah, I think she thought because she was kissing ass that she was going to get the management position. And when it came out that bitch, no, she did not get the management position and went to this other bitch, she really got upset. She genuinely got upset. And I'm like, really? Like, you really thought you was going to get management? You really thought? And from what I heard, that's why I said sometimes Libras, y'all can be delusional. Y'all can be delusional, right along with Pisces. And I know, because my son is in the 12th house. Because at that job, I didn't work there for that long. But from what I was told, she actually worked at different locations for the same company. And she's still, like, she's been working there for some years. And she's yet to get management. I'm just like, sweetie, you've been here for 3 years.
and they haven't gave you management yet. And let me remind you, this is like a food service job. This is a job in the service industry. It really doesn't take that much to get into a management position. It really doesn't. So the fact that you didn't get to a management position says a lot, sweetie. So if you haven't gotten it then, but you definitely ain't gonna get it now. But the thing was, she really thought she was entitled to that position just for the simple fact that she kissed ass. But you didn't put in the work. You didn't put in that hard ass work like the rest of us did. At one point, they were looking at me like, "Oh, do you want to be a manager?" I'm like, "Girl, please, I'm not gonna be here for that long." I don't know, like Libras. I like y'all a lot. I really do. But like I said, y'all gotta stand firm in y'all convictions. If you don't like this bitch, then don't like this bitch. There ain't no point of being nice to her, or I'm not gonna say not being nice because y'all are very nice people. But ain't no point of acting like you this bitch's friend when we are not. If you feel a certain way about something, then just say it. Okay, you don't believe in gay marriage. Then say that's how you feel. You want to vote for Hillary? Say how you feel. Stop compromising yourself for the sake of harmony, for the sake of not rocking the boat, for the sake of not causing friction. Understand that this life is not fucking fair, and you have to do the best that you can to get what you deserve. Even me, someone who someone who does work very freaking hard. When I tell y'all, I work like a dog. I work hella hard. And even then, sometimes you don't get what you deserve. So this life is not fucking fair. You're not always going to get what you want. The odds will not always be in your favor. And Libras, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Because eventually, you will be called out. It's like you can't be a stripper, but then talk down on prostitutes. You can't be a drug dealer, but then talk down on crackheads. Like it just don't work like that. But Libras, get y'all shit together. This is your boy, Scorpion Prince. Peace.